Hi, this is Paul Carrillo, and I spent 5 hours putting this all together on Christmas Eve, so I'm going to do a little breakdown of what happened. As you can see, the broad idea is it's a big castle scene, lots and lots of knights and archers and evil army that's coming against the castle. So starting right over here, we got this really neat gate. It drops down. You just lift up the gate. It can lock and everything. It's real easy to do. You just pull out the tab, the gate drops shut. So it's really neat feature. I really like the kind of decorative axe, spear kind of things that hold the flags you can see throughout the whole castle. This is a really great unit that was built by Matt and a friend of his, Matt Schubert. So definitely I wanted to incorporate their architecture. It's a really great gate with the double opening doors. Inside there's a bar that goes across. Across the top is, of course, mounted crossbows that can be fired off by these knights. These knights are really cool. These are fully working masks and everything. The breastplates are really neat. The shields are really great. And then all the shields have crowns on them, which is really cool because they're all loyal to the king. Down in front we have foot soldiers. Their shields also have symbols that make them, signify that they're loyal to the crown. They all have that standard issued sword, which is really cool. Here's some specialty knights. As you can see, those are guys that are teaming up to fight the evil. These guys are really cool. That guy his mask doesn't go up. These guys are cool feature. Cool little I don't know, wizards. They shoot fire out of their hands. The guy with the hood and cape is the master, and here's his little apprentice. Kind of almost like a Jedi setup, but a little different. More of a mystical. Not really a wizard, but like maybe a sage? Is that the term? Yeah, shooting fire out of your hands. That's always cool. Next over here is a chariot with a war chariot drawn by mounted war horse creatures. Breaking it, of course. But this is really great because the king. Let's get the king out here for you. The king can have his crown, and he can have his war breastplate. Let's get it together for you so you can get a neat shot of that. This is the king on the throne, man. There he is in all his battle fury. Because this is a brave king. This is not like King David, who's supposed to be, out in war, but he's not. This is a king who goes out to war at the times that kings go out to war. He's got a really cool long sword, the shiny long sword, which is really cool. Moving right along, this is a neat little hallway that you can just get around the top of the castle at. It goes down into this segment with the catapult operated by these two guys. They have swords. Pretty awesome defense system for full rotation of the catapult. And everything like that. This is a great feature. I wish I could take the credit for this next one, but I can't. I really can't take credit for most of this. Just only perfecting it. This top castle unit with the two archers on top actually lifts off to reveal inside a banquet hall. Lots of cups, chalices. It's a whole table. Awesome food. The king can come in here and dine, and the king and all of his men can go in there and just dine and eat and everything like that. Okay, so next, blocking out the sun. Next, we have the this wall of defense. Just it's really just 4 archers, some with crossbows, some with just normal bows and arrows. Really great defense wall here. Working gate of course, here. Very, very top quality stuff. And around the back we have all of the king's horses. And all the king's men are fighting. So here we got a little stable boy who's tending to the horses. As you can see, the horses are drinking water out of the trough, which is really neat feature. This old guy is tending to the horse, getting him ready for battle, maybe if the king needs him for battle. In the dungeon, you can see bones. I really like the drop-down gate door for the little dungeon. It's not really a dungeon; it's more like a holding cell. This is a ramp for the king or the knights to get on top of the top section. So here's a little ramp right there. And as you can see, we have the king's treasury here, all the riches of the kingdom right there at the king's disposal. And finishing up with the actual interior of the castle, we have one of my personal favorites that I spent a lot of time building was the throne room. Just get the king situated over here. This little throne unit was built when I got here, but then I wanted to add to it. So there it is. Sword mounted up there above the throne. There's the queen holding a very nice, precious, prized, rich diamond thing. And here's the king sitting on his throne. So I'm really proud of that. And did we get the Joker? The Jester. Did you get the court jester juggling his juggler things? Here's the princess of the whole shebang. There she is. She's an adventurous one. That's why she's not wearing a dress. She's got a lantern. She's going to go out and find adventure out in the woods. And over in the woods, we see Robin Hood and his band of merry men. Here they all are. Very, very old Robin Hood. He's past his prime, and gone are the days of the evil Prince John. But there's Robin Hood up front with his merry men, and here's Little John. They're past their prime. But that's okay, because they have this pretty sweet hideout. It's hidden. They got full armory. They got this cool little monkey with a dagger who's gonna be ready to join the action if he needs to. And for the last thing, we got this evil army, right? We got the dragon. Dragon's really cool. Dragon's attacking the archers on that side of the castle. The evil army pretty much breaks down into two factions. We got people who are skull people, loyal to the skull, as you can see by their shields. A lot of skeleton figures over here. And then there are these people who, what do their shields have? These are people with like scorpions, right? Yeah, these are people who are all about scorpions. So we got the scorpion faction. Some scorpion foot soldiers there, all their shields, and all of their labels on their chest pieces are all scorpion symbols. Got this Knight Rider, evil looking guys. This is really cool because these sages match the good sages in battle. I wanted kind of the same thing on each side with master and apprentice. They too can throw out fire from their hands and stuff. So we got the Skull Army. Here are the leaders of the Skull Army, and this skeleton guy wants to be king because he's got a crown too, but he totally can't be because no one can beat the king of the castle. So that's pretty much it.